started.
Alright, well, we're not starting out so well. This is Friday, I think it's June 19th, something like that. We're headed down to my sister's house to hook up with a bunch of other people. We're going to go down and ride the Hennepin Bike Canal down by Geneseo, Illinois. But they said there was a chance of thunderstorms. We've been driving for 20 minutes through this tropical downpour, so hopefully we'll clear these. Alright, it's Friday, June 21st, 2013. This is day one. It's late Friday afternoon, about 5 o'clock. Right down that road is the Hennepin Canal Trail in west central Illinois. We're going to head out of here. The canal goes about 15 miles to the right and about 65 miles to the left. Tonight we're just going to try and do the part to the right. Alright, this is our first feature on this ride to the west out of Geneseo Campgrounds. This is an aqueduct number 7 at mile 50.3 over Geneseo Creek. And it is exactly what it sounds like. Here's the Hennepin Canal. Comes up to this structure right here and continues on. But it is literally an aqueduct that goes over top of Geneseo Creek, which is this fast-moving body of water down here. That's pretty cool. So it must have been intended to carry the barge traffic across the creek. Pretty neat. We're at 4.4, mile 4.4 from the campgrounds here. I don't know which lock and dam this is. This is one of the locks that has not fared so well over the years. That part of it is still standing and the water is actually still pouring over top of it. But the other end of it is totally missing. We lost the trail. For a long time the trail was following the canal. Now we're just following this road that follows the canal. But so far so good. The road is actually a little bit nicer because it's much wider. The canal trail itself is a little bit narrow, and they don't appear to mow alongside of it, so it's pretty rural, pretty untamed. Right, according to that sign, we're at lock 26 at mile 54.7. This is an old-ass structure that's still standing here. I'm guessing it must have been for wagon traffic. This is obviously a drawbridge. Still got the mechanics in place. Goes way down yonder that way. And here it looks like we picked back up with the trail. This has been following a road for the last couple of miles. I thought we'd run out of trail. We come to a dead end here at a cul-de-sac and a turnaround, and it says dead end. But if you come up this little hill, it starts right back up with trail. So we will soldier on. I don't know what I'm at on the bike. I think we're at about 6 miles in on the bike. It's a really scenic, picturesque trail, but it's not very well maintained. We're at Bridge 41 here at mile 58.1 at Dayton Road. And this is the second part. We've come across a bunch of these washes here, where the trail appears to have washed away into the canal. But this is the second actual seriously major place we've come to along the trail where it's just missing at the other end of this tunnel. You ride through this tunnel not paying much attention and you're going to get wet because the trail is just gone. It continues on. I mean, there's a well-worn path. We just walked around it and went on. This canal trail is not in a very good state of repair. Alright, we're going to call this here. We are at the underpass where I-80 and I-74 goes over top of this. The water inside this underpass smells like farm runoff sewage. We don't have fenders on either one of these bikes, so we're not going up there. It's mile 58.9, I think that says up there. We are 9.6 miles out from where we started. We'll head back. I'm going to show you a couple other places along here where the trail is washed out, so you know what to avoid. By far, this is the worst area of washout on this trail. The entire trail is gone here. I don't even know what could have happened. I mean, this is a canal. It doesn't really flow anywhere. But somehow this trail collapsed right at this point. It goes over a river back there. I forget. I think it's the Green River. I'll stop up there when we get up there and get some exact coordinates. There was a mile marker up there. And there are signs that say this part of the trail is closed that we've been riding on. But there's a pretty well-worn side path that people have worn down through here. It takes you around this, back up onto that side. But man, you got to be careful and know this is here. You just ride right off the edge of that. Okay, here's some better coordinates for that ginormous washout. This is lock 27 at mile 57. That washout is right over there. That's headed west from the river, from the bridge that goes over the Green River. This is that bridge over the Green River. Looks like it was built in 2000. But there must have been, this is the lock and dam here. Lock and dam 57. At one time there must have been an aqueduct that actually went over the Green River, because the canal, that lock and dam there, has a matching lock and dam on the other side of the river. So the aqueduct must have carried it, must have carried the canal across the Green River here. This is pretty picturesque. I'm not going to lie, them washouts back there were kind of annoying. This is an awfully pretty part of the trail. From this bridge east to where we started is really beautiful. I can't imagine what this would look like in the fall. I might have to come back down here and look at that. And here we are back at base camp. We made it out alive. Round trip was 19.8 to Interstate 80 and back.
Mark Twain Trail, it's called Mark Twain River Road or something like that?
It's not bad for the first day. We're going to do the big trail tomorrow, Lucas?
If we can still walk.
50 miles. See you tomorrow.